Good morning, all of you. Today I teach you physical chemistry, in which we first start the chemical bond. First, we understand what is the chemical bond. Chemical bond is something that ties up the atom, molecules, or ion to form a chemical compound. That it is defined as the lasting attraction lasting attraction between atom molecule or ions that enable to the formation of chemical compound. Now the question that arises always is why this chemical bond is formed. Why this chemical bond is formed and why it is required so. The answer is simple. We can say that first, to fulfill its octet, means the element that participating in chemical bond is mainly aimed to fulfill its octet or to gain inert gas configuration. The second and most important thing is that to decrease its potential energy. In chemistry sense, we can take it potential energy as like in our daily life the money. Suppose we take the example that rich people and the poor people both have, the rich people have more money than the poor people, so the poor people has less money than rich people, so which people will be more stable? I can explain you. First of all, rich people have more money, so it is less stable because it has always fear to losing his money. But poor people has no money, so it has more stable because it has no fear about losing of any money. So poor people will be more stable than rich people. In the chemistry sense, the element which have less potential energy will be more stable. So in order to achieve this phenomenon, we mostly form chemical bond. And the third one is to gain stability. Obviously, if potential energy will decreases, then stability will comes. I something tell you about the atom. This is an atom. In atom, the first thing come is orbit Under the orbit there is a subshell. Under this subshell there is a orbital subshell there is a orbital. Under the orbital there is a electron. This is the way that the electron will reside in the atom, and this is the structure of atom. Now we read that types of chemical bond. Mostly three types of chemical bond. First is ionic bond. Second one is covalent bond. covalent covalent bond. Third one is coordinate bond. Ionic bond, it is formed by transferring the electron from it is formed by transferring the electron from one atom to another atom, and it also maintains the electrostatic force between cation and anion. It is formed by transferring the electron from one atom to another atom. In this bond, mostly metal loses electron to form cation, and non-metal gain this electron to form anion, means negatively charged particle. Negatively charged particle. Example I explain you. Sodium is a metal. It loses electron to become a cation or positively charged particle. And in the same thing, chlorine, that is non-metal, accept electron to form negatively charged particle, that is anion, and they both when react to form chemical NaCl or NaCl. In this charged particle there is electrostatic force existing between them. The second example is covalent bond. It is the bond formed by the sharing of electron between the atom. It is the volume formed by the sharing of electron between the atom. The bond formed by sharing the, and the third one is coordinate bond. Coordinate bond. A coordinate bond is a type. Sorry, I cannot say the example of this bond. Example we may take in chlorine. There is a 7th electron. It requires one more electron to complete its octet, so it will react with same chlorine by sharing one electron to this chlorine by sharing this one electron to this chlorine to form a bond, that is Cl bond, and then they complete its octet. Coordinate bond. A coordinate bond is a type of covalent bond. Covalent bond is a type of covalent bond where both of the electrons that form the both of the electrons that form the bond originated from the same atom. Means the electron that is come from the same atom. It is a type of covalent bonds. I will give you example to explain this more clearly. Like suppose a nitrogen form with bond with hydrogen. Nitrogen has mostly 5 electron in its last orbit, and it will sharing 3 electron to 3 hydrogen to complete its octet. After that, when they react with HCl, then this nitrogen will donate his electron to the hydrogen to complete its octet and becomes positively charged, and this Cl will becomes negatively charged, and these bond that the nitrogen will transfer to the hydrogen, this is the coordinate or You may say dative bond. Dative, its name is also dative bond. Means in this two electron, nitrogen has also right and hydrogen has also right, because it is donated electron. Now I explain you the energy release during formation of bond. If weak force of interaction is taking place, then energy release is less than or equal to 8 kilojoule per mole. Weak force example like dipole interaction, van der Waals force. Now for chemical bond formation, energy release is greater than equal to 40 kilojoule per mole. Example, hydrogen. Chemical bond, that is NaCl. You may say that for strong force of attraction, that is in hydrogen bond, energy release lies between 8 to 40 kilojoule per mole. Now in all of that we are I'm going to explain the types of orbital. Types of orbital. The first one is s orbital. Before I explain the orbital, we give you a little view of orbital. Orbital is the region where possibility of finding electron is maximum. Orbital is the region where possibility of finding electron is maximum. Now the types of orbital. First one is in the orbital there is a subshell. So we first explain the subshell. S subshell it contain maximum two electrons. It is spherical. In nature. For spherical nature, it is highly symmetry. Highly symmetry. Means number of symmetry is equal to infinite. Means in a spherical there is lots of symmetry. So we can see that for spherical nature reason it is non-directional, because we cannot judge which direction is right side, which direction is left side. Non-directional mainly gives frontal overlapping and form sigma bond. Now the second one is P subshell. It contains maximum of 6 electron. All three p orbital with 3 orbital or subshell have exactly same shape. So all 3 p orbital present in elemental as well as combined stage. The graph is given of the 3 p orbital is px, py and pz. The graph is given as this is a px, this is py and this is pz. Now the times come to explain D subcell. D subcell. Mainly D subcells are five types. First it contains maximum of of 10 electron in its orbital. Maximum 10 electron in its orbital. It has 5d orbital. It has 5d orbitals, which are degenerated in elemental stage while in combined state it will split. There is two form of energy. First one is T2G, second one is EG, in which it is founded dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square, or dz square. The graph is like that. X, Y. This makes 45 degree from the x-axis. This is a D, X, Y. This is a Z, X. And this is Y, Z. And this is dx square minus y square. And this is the shape of dz square. Now the next topic is overlapping of orbital. There are two types of overlapping of orbital. First one is frontal overlapping, and the second one is lateral or sidewise overlapping. First, I give you preview of frontal overlapping. What is frontal overlapping? Frontal overlapping. Frontal overlapping. In frontal overlapping, we can first see the overlapping taking place by front side, means maximum overlapping, like our hand of the both fingers are completely goes inside. As like, I cannot give you the preview of that thing because in one of my hand I catch a mobile, so I cannot give you, but I tell you it is the maximum overlapping. Maximum overlapping. If if there is a strong overlapping or maximum overlapping is taking place, then there is a release of maximum energy, means maximum energy release. So energy release. If energy will be completely released, then the electron that lies in overlapping region will have minimum internal energy, because more of the energy will be released. It is electron